Wolves 0-1 Arsenal, 10-man Gunners hold on to move up to 5th. After the talk of problems and solutions in the wake of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's departure, Gabriel Magalhaes and some late defiance provided the ladder for Arsenal at Wolves. As Mikel Arteta acknowledged the debate about the wisdom of Arsenal letting a striker and their former captain leave last month without replacing him will rumble on and fluctuate based on results. In an attacking sense, there were no firm conclusions to be drawn at Molineux, either way, about Arsenal's prospects up front for the remainder of the season or indicators of who may be proved right, Arteta or the doubters who think he has gambled. Wolves, 3-4-3, Saw 6, Kilman 7.5, Cody 7, Silva 81, Sace 7, Semedo 6, Neves 7, Dendoncker 6, Marcel 6.5, 8 Nauri 63, 6, Trincao 5, Chiquinho 62, 6, Jimenez 6, Podence 6. Subs not used, Ruddy, Hover, Johnny, Totti, Hwang, Kundal. Booked, Sace, Neves manager, Bruno Lage 6 Arsenal, 4-2-3-1, Ramsdale 7.5, Cedric 6, White 7.5, Gabriel 7, Tierney 7.5, Partey 7, Xhaka 6.5, Saka 7, Holding 71, 7, Odegaard 7, Smith Rowe 68, 6, Martinelli 7, Lacazette 6.5, Nketiah 81. Subs not used, Okonkwo, Pepe, Tavares, Lokonga, Elneny, Scorer, Gabriel 25 booked, Partey, Xhaka, Gabriel sent off, Martinelli manager, Mikel Arteta 7 referee, Michael Oliver 6, but centre-back Gabriel at least did a good passing impression of a striker to score a winner, showing the instincts of a seasoned no. 9 to poach the winning goal inside the 6-yard box. Having kicked off searching for their first win of the year, Arsenal would not have been overly fussy about how they secured a first victory since Boxing Day. However, they perhaps had grounds for complaint following Gabriel Martinelli's controversial second-half red card, Arsenal's 4th in 6 games, shown by referee Michael Oliver after 2 bookable offences just seconds apart from the Brazilian who was allowed to play on and commit the second almost immediately after the first. Still, Arsenal held on, refusing to buckle under intense late Wolves pressure. The way Arteta hugged his coaches and his players embraced each other and celebrated in front of their supporters at full time, it appeared they had won much more than 3 points. It was certainly a sign of the effort that was required. A line can now be drawn under a miserable, frustrating January and they can begin to look forward and upwards again. The 3 points took them above Manchester United, up to 5th, and left them 1 point off the top 4. The Gunners had drawn 4 successive blanks and found the net just once in 2022. Wolves, meanwhile, kicked off as the 3rd lowest scorers in the league. Opening low on chances was perhaps little surprise then. That is not to say there were not a few near misses, mostly in Arsenal's defensive areas to start with. From a Ruben Neves cross, Thomas Partey, back from suspension, got his bearings wrong, but Leander Dendoncker was unable to punish his failure to deal with the delivery. There was another brief nervous moment when Gabriel's awkward clearance presented Marcel with a shooting chance that was snuffed out. It was not until midway through the half that Arsenal threatened for the first time, when Bukayo Saka's cut-back led to 2 blocked efforts. Soon after, they led. They might have when Cedric Soares whipped in a teasing cross from the right that Alexander Lacazette could not quite stretch far enough to head in. Wolves cleared the danger for a corner, but their respite was only temporary. Gabriel Martinelli swung in the set piece, Ben White kept it alive, and Gabriel tapped in from a yard out. In the middle of the action before the goal, Lacazette clattered into Jose Sa as he attempted to convert White's knockback, leaving the Wolves keeper prone on the ground while play continued and leaving the goal unguarded for Gabriel to score into. Sa required treatment too, but referee Michael Oliver was satisfied that Lacazette's challenge did not constitute a foul and the goal was given. Fueled by that sense of injustice, Wolves were quickly back on the front foot and might have caused Arsenal bigger problems had Francisco Trincao not been so wasteful from 2 promising crossing positions. In the end, all they had to show for their response to going behind was a tame header from Raul Jimenez and off-target efforts from Nelson Semedo and Ruben Neves. Arsenal, meanwhile, could have doubled their lead. Lacazette's blocked near-post header was half a chance while, from his second opportunity in quick succession, he might have done better than shoot straight at Sa from Saka's cutback. Wolves manager Bruno Lage had challenged his players to prove they're not happy to just settle, having racked up an impressive 34 points before Arsenal's visit. They began the second half like a side unhappy with their contribution, playing with a little more urgency. A blocked shot from Daniel Podence and header over from Dendoncker awoke the Wolves crowd again. Their frustration at Arsenal's game management tactics as they protected their lead kept them involved. And they gained further encouragement when Martinelli was dismissed. Oliver waved play on when Martinelli pushed Podence over as he took a throw-in. But when the Brazilian fouled Chiquinho as he chased back towards his goal, Oliver brandished 2 yellows Martinelli's way, and Arsenal were down to 10 men. Again. To compound matters, Granit Xhaka turned the resulting free kick into his own net, only to be saved by an offside flag, and Lacazette blew a glorious chance wide. In his match and the circumstances surrounding Arsenal, it would have been an ideal time for the French striker to take it. Instead, Arsenal were forced to cling on and needed Ramsdale saves from Marcel and Podence, plus a desperate goal line clearance from Ben White to get over the line following Wolves' inevitable late siege.